Next presenter from OCAD University is Marc De Pape. He's doing a Master of Design in Digital Futures, supervised by Dr. Tom Barker, and his presentation title is The Chime, Scoring the City.
Cities are sites of great convergence, but what comes with that convergence is also the opportunity to experience great difference. However, as sociologist George Simmel observed in Berlin at the turn of the 19th century, is that the city can also overwhelm. And when you combine that with a tendency to use the city efficiently, you get citizens who have what Simmel attributed a blasé attitude. Now, the blasé is an indifference towards the difference between things. And what I find particularly interesting now is that we've ascribed or delegated a lot of our difference sensing to the devices we carry around or the sensors that we've embedded in our cities. Now, what I've decided to do, or what I've tried to do, is to take these sensors which I describe as agnostic sensors because they have a deficiency in terms of being able to describe context. And what I want to do is take these sensors and use the data in a way that delights or enchants the environment. So what I've built is a chime, and it's very much inspired by a wind chime. And what it does, in the same way that a wind chime takes the waves of the environment and poetically translates them into sound, I've taken these very agnostic sensors and I've poetically translated them into a sonification. So what I've done is I've taken this chime out around the city, recorded environmental data, and then used that data in order to trigger sounds and a musical composition, one musical composition. So for example, there are ambient light sensors, which I have mapped to reverb levels. There are motion sensors, which trigger a piano. The temperature sensor determines the key. And what this does is basically offers an infinite variety of performances from one single device. Now, the idea for me is to use this device and deploy it across cities in order to take what are usually seen as routines and very chore-like journeys through the city that are much more motivated by the end destination rather than the journey. And through subtle difference in terms of the sounds, hopefully engender a sense of delight with the people who pass through this environment every single day, highlighting difference in the same way that a wind chime makes you more aware of the wind as it passes by you. In that very same way, the chime generates an infinite number of sound possibilities, the same way that the city generates an infinite number of experiences. Thank you.